What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, we had the live stream last night. It was a success, as always. I appreciate everybody that came out. I'm sure you had good laughs, and we had a good time. And I want to thank everybody for their support. Now, you can tell something's bothering me that I've seen or was sent to me. And it's a viral video right now, and they're talking about it. And it's not good. To me, it's a damn disgrace. And this woman should be punished to every extent of the law. A lot of people will sit up here and say, hey, well, you know, it's somebody's kid. They have a right to do whatever they want to do with their kid. Yeah, well, a lot of people believe that, and this is the outcome. Take a look up here. This woman right here, her name is Cambria Darby in this arrest photo. She's 26 years old, out of Jackson, Mississippi. This woman had her child in record-breaking temperatures last week, where we had that whole Arctic chill or whatever it was going across the United States. Was in Walmart with her child with nothing on but a pamper, as the report goes. While she was fully dressed, the child was shivering in the cart, so much to where other patrons in the store saw it, said something to her. Walmart employee recorded it. Her name is Felicia Darling. In respect to her, this woman lost her job. She was at Walmart 5 years for just recording something that should have been seen and talked about. Take a look at this video and try to keep your composure, because when we come back from looking at it, I'm going to say what need to be the hell said. Let's go.
A 5-year Walmart employee here in the Metro loses her job for posting a video that has gone viral.
Felicia Darling says when the child entered the Byram store last week during record-breaking cold temperatures wearing only a diaper, well, she had to do something. I spoke to her tonight, and she says she knew she had to do something quick. Felicia Darling said something to the mother, as did a male customer. Here's some of the interaction.
He came in here without that jacket on. Yeah, he did, obviously.
That baby just had a pamper on.
That's all he got on.
I can't.
He's just an innocent soul. He didn't ask to be here. So I took action and I started recording her. In the video, she throw cold food on the baby.
Yeah, don't do that.
And he sadly just looked down.
Somebody call police on her.
It seemed like in his eyes, he was just looking for help. He was crying out for help.
Get out that man.
A man was telling her, you throwing cold food on the baby. She walks off and swerves.
Yeah, don't do that. Somebody call police.
No, what's wrong with you?
Somebody call police on her.
Who are you? Lower my voice.
Lower your voice. Who are you?
Get out that man. Get out that man, please.
Crazy.
So even like this graduated out there.
What the hell? Somebody call police on her.
Go ahead, see if I already called 2 times. I keep paying. So long as you got hot water, fire extinguisher.
But when you come in the store full of dressing, your baby's not.
Now, I'm going to call the cops right now.
A customer in a riding shopping cart purchases an outfit for the boy and dresses him while the mother flips through her phone.
After the lady in the riding cart put the outfit on the baby, she walks out of Walmart and started walking to her car. Was walking to her car. A cop was walking behind her, and they arrested her, and they took the baby. They took the baby, and CPS was called.
26-year-old Cambria Darby was arrested and charged with child neglect. Child Protective Services released the child to a family member. Byram police say Darby has bonded out. We reached out to Walmart after Darling was fired. This is their statement in full. Quote, "We share the concern others have for the child in the video in our store in Jackson, Mississippi. We don't discuss personnel matters involving current or former associates. All associates are encouraged and empowered to use their judgment in contacting authorities when they see something that may be wrong. However, All associates are also expected to follow the Walmart Code of Conduct, end quote.
Yes, I feel like I did the right thing because who wouldn't want to help an innocent child?
Okay, guys, that's the video. And I gotta say, it was damn disgraceful to see that even caught on tape. Now, if you analyze the tape, because it's two stories in one, and a lot of people are overlooking it because they're overshadowed by the situation of the actual video of the child sitting there shivering, exposed to extreme temperatures with only a pamper on, and what kind of woman would have that type of judgment or thinking to bring a child out in these type of elements while she's fully dressed. That's the first part that I'll get to in a second. The second thing that people are overlooking is this lady, Felicia Darling, did the right thing, pulled out her phone, recorded a crime. It is a crime, guys. She recorded a crime and lost their job. Let me tell you something. A lot of people, like, man, that's messed up. She lost a job. She lost a job for two reasons. And I might, miss one or two more. But this is why she lost her job. And it's a damn shame. And Walmart need to be ashamed of themselves. But it's a billion dollar company. And they got applications up to the roof. So what's one person noble act? We can get rid of them and get somebody else. See, these companies right here that mass hire, they want a certain type of person that thinks a certain type of way. They want robot type people. Follow the Walmart guidelines. Did you see the end? But we take things serious, but we also have to follow the guidelines, stuff like that. Listen, this is why they fired this woman. They fired her for negative business press. It happened in Walmart. They have a stock price. Now, this won't really inhibit the stock price, but they don't need any negative press in a place that already has negative press with a lot of shootings and things like that and people acting crazy in Walmart. It brings negative press to the store. That's the first thing. Second thing was this. Employee neglect of duty. And it's the part that aggravates me, a lot of these guidelines with these jobs. She's an employee. She should be doing what? This is how they look at it. She should be doing what she's employed to do, not pulling out her cell phone on business hours and recording things, even though it was the right thing to do. See that? See the game? That's why I don't work for people no more. I became my own boss. All this little red tape BS and stuff that people put you through as a strain on your mental state while they exploit you on the physical side. This woman shouldn't have never lost a job because what she did was a noble thing. And it brings light to a lot of things that a lot of us don't talk about in the Black community, but all of us know. This type of action and neglect against younger children is the reason why we have a lot of heartless human beings out here now. Because when they were younger, remember I told you, men teach conflict resolution, empathy, love, expression of feelings, and respecting others from an emotional standpoint comes from who? The woman. From year 0 to 7, the bonding experience teaches all of that. And when you neglect your fucking child, and I don't mean to cuss, when you neglect your fucking child like that, while you're fully dressed and have your child out there as if it's a dog that could live off of the hair growing off his body or something like that, like something that belongs out there in the elements, shame on you. This is the reason we are losing right now as a collective group of people in the United States of America. This is the reason why there are a lot of homosexual black men out here right now in at explosive rates. This is why there are a bunch of killers running around with no regard of taking children's lives because they themselves were neglected as children. Look at that. And there's pictures showing this little boy, and he is a beautiful child. He looks like he's mixed, some type of Hispanic. All of her kids, she got 3 kids, I think they all are half Hispanic. For her to go in there and walk around like nobody was going to say something says a lot about what's going on up here. Some people use their children on social media as ways of expressing themselves. They dress them up in colorful outfits. A lot of times the posts be about them, but they use the cuteness of the child. Then when the child gets up to a certain age and starts getting their own, ways and thinking, lose that cuteful youthness, as a baby, they get discarded. Here she is with a 2-year-old child that would not cry. Think about it. If you was exposed to extreme temperatures as a child, would you not cry for help or assistance from your mother, the one that is supposed to provide you protection? Think about that. That baby didn't even cry. So that must tell you what? There's something more going on with that. I don't know no child that would sit there and shiver and be cold and uncomfortable and not cry for help. Think about that. Hell, if I go out here right now, it's cold out here right now. If I go out here without a coat on, first thing I'm going to do is scream a cuss word or something because it's uncomfortable. A lot of children out here right now are growing up in households where discomfort is normal. So when you get a lot of discomfort as a child and you're growing up, you get a lot of what? Disorganization out here in the street. It don't take nothing but mere seconds to put clothes on that child. Proof of that was that old lady, and shout out to her too, that brought her outfit out with her own money to put on that child and dressed the child while the mother sat there on her phone and let them do it. No sense of pride. This is why we're losing. No sense of responsibility. Can never take responsibility and say, hey, this is on me. Never. Always somebody else's fault. This woman got on Facebook and wrote, I looked at the article, a 600 and something word thing of how she's a good mom and how her children don't need nothing and how they this. Yeah, well, your baby needed clothes that day on a day where he should have been fully dressed. What happened? What happened? It's like babies are just ornamental things to just be used to the discretion of the parent. Having a child is a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of people ain't built for it. That's your proof right there. That's your proof right fucking there. Women like this, guys, and men will tell you. Yeah, guys out here that have women like that, but the system protects them. We can't even say nothing. All we can do is look over the gate and say, hey, stop doing that with my kid, because she's surrounded by a bunch of people or agencies that protect her, because for some reason, when they had a baby, automatically they have more ownership of the child than you. There are dudes out here right now going through it, whether it's through child support, custody, seeing the child being messed up a certain way or messed with a certain way, and all they can do is speak because they don't understand the law and they don't know what to do. That's facts. Are all women bad? No, because I know some real good mothers and I know some real good women. But when an older man that has wisdom, didn't curse at you or anything, said something to you, old enough to be your father and that child's father's father, with wisdom, came and said something to you, you immediately got in his face. Then what did you do? Walked off, hit her with the hood celebration, shaking your ass in a grown man face. Disrespectful. He didn't do that to you. Shaking your ass. That's why we lose right there. That's why. You dance and celebrate as an insult. Think about that. A lot of people be out here and they twerk and shake their ass like in your face, like and they say like you mad. Childlike behavior. Childlike behavior. I don't believe in domestic violence and stuff like that. But there are some people that need to get fucked up, whether they're a man or a woman. See, because what makes things get, damn, I'm violent. What makes people put their hands on you a lot of times is what goes here before the action goes out. Your mind controls your movements. So for you to go out here and do whatever you want to do and then shake your ass at a grown man, lack of respect, that's another reason why we losing lack of respect for each other. It's a damn shame. You shook your ass in somebody's face as if to say F off, and then stick your head up in the air with your stupid ass Dr. Seuss hat on and walk around the corner. And then when the guys were talking to you, you noticed the Walmart girl was recording her. She the one recording this act, but when the man said something to you, you went and got in his face. What that tell you? Daddy issues. Think about it. You can always tell when somebody have daddy issues, whether it's a man or a woman. As soon as a man speak, they immediately change the tone and attack that person. Or if a guy got woman issues or mom issues, as soon as a woman talk, he thinks she's less than him and he immediately go to her and step to her. But men are physical, he usually put his hands on. See, a lot of y'all out here in domestic relationships, ladies, and I'm keeping it real, a lot of y'all are getting your ass beat because you try to take the place of his mom and he has issue with his mom. And that's why y'all get fucked up. Seriously. A lot of men out here, women you messing with got daddy issues. Y'all running around here playing house. Got a girl you're putting your dick in, calling your daddy. What the fuck is wrong with you? And y'all know what I'm talking about. I done said enough, but the bottom line is this woman here, Felicia Darling, should have her job. That baby should have had a fucking coat on and clothes. And this woman should have just shopped, got her stuff, and got out of there. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I meant no disrespect to anybody that's hurting the butt, but things got to be said that matter. If you keep telling somebody something they want to hear, they'll never know how to do what they have to do. And that's real. We need to stop placating and pussyfooting around and kissing and licking each other's asses when lives are at stake. I did a story yesterday about a young man, 19 years old, in jail, went on a killing spree, killed children and a bunch of people that had nothing to do with him. How you think he grew up? No male leadership. Belligerent. Lack of respect for others and himself. On a one-way ticket to nowhere. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.